What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some more Carx Street. And in today's video, I kind of just wanted to wait until I was able to use this thing. But a few days ago, if you ever watched my streams before, a few days ago I ended up streaming over on Twitch, twitch.tv/TubsMB, and I got this thing, finally. So the way to get these cars, this car, the van that you saw a video of before, and then there's a little Volvo estate as well. The way to get those is by collecting collectibles all throughout the map here, as you can see. So driving everywhere, you'll have collectibles just randomly spawn in. It's not even like a set place, so you can't have like a treasure map. You can't watch a YouTube video tutorial on where these are. They will just spawn randomly. And apparently they also spawn randomly every single time you start up a session on this game. So you could have explored all the roads in the game and then reload the session and you'll have it spawn in a place where you've already been. So it was so difficult to try and get done properly, but I finally managed to get all three of them, and I still have the Volvo, which I haven't made a video on. Obviously made a video on the van because that's the one I found first, or all the collectibles for that I found first, and then obviously now I found them all with this as well, which I'm so happy I've done. But like I said, I've done that in the live stream a few nights ago. So I want to try and make a video on this car because I think it's really, really overpowered. This is probably one of the most overpowered cars in this game. The reason why I say that is because it's really, really lightweight. I think a lot of people are going to end up using this thing for stuff like, you know, C1, 2, 3, stuff like that type of events in the time attack session. And it's not also pay to win. I feel like I really need to make a video basically telling people about the pay to win thing. I really, really want to make a video on that because people are saying that because the new cars, the new DLC cars that came out have prototype parts on them, the game is now pay to win. I'm not going to talk about that in today's video because I feel like a lot of people are talking about it. So I'm going to probably leave that for a different video. But like I said, in today's video, I want to try and do this. This event here is the one that I've seen. And if you select the leaderboards, you'll be able to see a bunch of cars that are super lightweight. Obviously, you don't have a lot of power because you don't need a lot of power, but they're super lightweight and you can do some incredible things with these little ladders, or whatever they are called in this game, the LO8. So what I want to do is I want to try build one of these things. I mean, these go up to C3. I think this thing is best anywhere between C1 and C2. So definitely not this leaderboard here because that forces you to use an actual thing. This is a C3 as well. Yeah, you have the little ladder here as well. So anything that's like super slow is the best place to use this thing. I think there's other ones where, like this one's C5, you won't be able to see this thing in C5. Apparently the 4GT is also a really, really good car. You can see it in a bunch of different classes. Oh my god, this thing is here as well. It's actually kind of sick. So this thing is so OP for whatever reason, and it's a new car added into the game, so I want to try it. So let's build it all the way up to C3, which isn't going to be that difficult. Just get rid of a bunch more weight off it, and then tiny bit of extra power, and then bring the R rating to 750 minimum. Okay, and also make it all-wheel drive by the looks of things. That is the way to do it. So all-wheel drive, very light, and as much power as we can possibly squeeze out of it. So let's do that. I feel like it's not going to really waste a lot of money with this thing because I'm not going to be building it like maxed out or anything like that. But I still do think that this thing is going to be an absolute monster once we get done with this car. So what are we looking for now here? So if I go to the body swap options and we do one of these, our weight goes down by a lot. It goes down to 861. Do we actually need it to be that light though? That is the question here. Or can I just go and do? Oh no, because we already have that done. Okay, we'll do that for the weight. And now I think we already have some of these parts added on. Obviously these are not added on by me. These are all standard the way they've been added on to the car. It is on apparently on racing tires. Did I put these on? I can't remember if I put these racing tires on or were they just already on. I don't know. Regardless, it is already on racing style tires. A suspension setup or a suspension is already purchased. We don't have suspension arms. We really need to change these. I mean, oh yeah, sure we do. Of course we do. There's a little adjust camber and all that. We need that. So I definitely need to do these. Just as long as everything is adjustable, then it's all perfect. And then transmission, I'm definitely going to go change this thing to a 5-speed T50, I think. It's going to change gears a lot quicker as well. We'll adjust all of that. Then also we need to... Whoa, wait, I didn't need to do that. Also we need to do this. Change that to ultimate all-wheel drive. Does that mean that the transmission has changed? Yes, the transmission has changed. Oh, no, it hasn't changed. We are still at the T50 transmission. So the R rating doesn't really matter. We can go as high as we possibly can. So just buy the best possible parts for this. I will go into upgrade, by the way, after this, and I will adjust a lot of things. Don't worry about that. Engine. I think this is the only thing now that we have to do is just jack up the power, because we're still in C1. What about brakes and all that? Do we... No, brakes are already upgraded. Okay, so I think we're pretty much all set. It's just we need to add power. I'm just trying to do everything except for power first. And then slap on a lot of stuff. So we can do a turbo upgrade, which is going to give us quite a bit of power. But I don't really want it to... Why does our graph look like that? Oh, it's because it changes to... Yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. Let's see why. The torque changes. Yeah, change the class. I'm going to buy the ECU because then we can get this thing to rev even higher. What if I go to upgrade and change the rev limiter to even higher? And also turbo pressure if I just change that. Okay. Okay, that's not bad for power. We'll buy that for now. Go back, what else can we really change? Cams, no, manifold. I need to bring this thing to exactly 249, right? There we go. We can probably just do this. It's gonna be a 218 horsepower, 875 kilos. Top speed, acceleration, all that sort of stuff. Okay, should we try like this? Let's see what this is like. I mean, we're pretty much set. If I go any higher, we'll go up into C4. We don't really need that. Everything else is pretty much normal. Change my track width, I guess. That kind of helps a little bit with the spacers. Rims. I don't know how much of a difference this actually makes by changing these. I mean, do we give it the widest possible tire? I mean, surely, right? That is... that is probably how we should... It just looks so dumb. I don't know if this is the way to build this thing. I'm gonna guess it is, right? Widest possible racing tire? It looks so dumb. Okay. If we go to this... I mean, we're turning this thing into like an F1 car. Except it's... it's so dumb looking. Oh my god. This is how I ended up building this thing. It looks so dumb like this. It definitely changes gears super quickly. It's a little bit understeery. I mean, I can keep up my speed though, but you can see the understeer. Yeah, you can see the understeer a little bit. It's actually not that unresponsive. It is pretty responsive. Oh man, this is just a dumb car, man. It's so stupid. I feel like we need to do something about it visually as well, because the wheels just stick out like crazy. I don't know if giving it the widest possible wheels is the way to go here. I don't know if that is the correct thing to do. But I just thought wider wheels, more grip, you know? I actually don't even want to show you the part where I didn't realize I was actually not on sports tires. Or I was not on racing tires. I did a run of this thing and I was test driving it. I was like, what is wrong with this car? Why does it feel so bad? And I was still on sports tires. So I'm not even going to show you that bit because I don't want to. Because it's dumb. It's a dumb thing for me that happened. So let's go back and test drive it and actually see what it's like now. Okay? With the correct tires. I did, however, realize I need to change my gear ratios. I've adjusted so many things and I just didn't change my gear ratios. Oh my god! The difference is insane. Oh my... Bro, this thing is on rails. I need to change this visually because it looks so dumb now as well with the massive wheels just sticking out. Yeah, I definitely need to change my gear ratios. They're way too long for this track. What a ridiculous car. Oh my god. I wonder if there's ways that people are cheating to do this one as well. Like if they just send themselves off the side of the mountain or something. I wonder if that's the thing that happens. Surely not, right? Alright. Finished at 128. Okay, it's pretty low. It's pretty low. 1 minute and 10 seconds is at the top of the leaderboards. Okay, we can squeeze out quite a much faster time. Let me go change my gear ratios because they're really bad. Right, let's see what we have available for this thing. I do like a wide body. I think it's good. That looks clean. Oh, I like this. Or we have this one which kind of looks like a Delta. Oh, I kind of want to make it look like a Delta now. It looks like a Delta Integrale with that, doesn't it? This wide body kit as well, just specifically. Oh, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna make it look like a Delta Integrale. We're looking at for bonnets. Bonnets. I do actually really like this one, that little off-center. I don't know. I feel like this is probably the only good kit because it matches with the extended arches. These are the only two that we can actually put on. Okay, that's fair enough. Headlights. I kind of want to go with either the original ones or these ones. I'm gonna put these ones on. Taillights. I prefer the original ones because they look sick. Is there like rally style? Yes, the Street X ones. Perfect. I'm gonna put them on. Trunk lid. We can get rid of the wiper. Yeah, let's do that. The spoiler, which I actually really like. We can have that one. No, and then a stock one. We're gonna keep the standard one that's there. Exhaust. A few of these exhaust tips as well we have available. The missile one is probably the nicest looking one I think out of the lot. Either that one or this one, even though that's not that massive, but the missile one I think looks the best. Cage. Let's put a cage in it. It's perfect. As for the wheels, I actually don't really like the wheels that are on this thing already, so I'm gonna change those to something that we do like. So we can put like some stock and like, ooh, I kind of want to put these on, like the Steelies on it. It looks kind of sick. I need to lower this thing though, because we have so much clearance now with this extra arch. It just looks like it looks like a rally car now, like this, which I don't really mind. But I don't know. I kind of like these. I kind of like these Steelies. I'm not gonna lie. I think they look clean on this thing. We got put like some rally style wheels as well on, or something that has like a lot of center offset, a lot of dish as well. I think they all look good on this car. Yeah. I don't know what else to really put on this thing. But those Steelies I actually really liked. These ones I don't really like. They're just too deep. Ew. There's so many wheels available for this thing. It's just good. It's so funny. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the original Steelies. Actually, these ones don't look that bad. I really don't mind these ones. I'm putting these on. Yep. Paint job. I kind of want to paint the entire thing a specific color, or one color. I had red in mind. We could go with a yellow, something like this. I really don't like that front end that covers up the headlights. Well, I don't know how, like, what part is that from? Can we go and change that? I don't want it to cover up the headlights. I didn't mean to go all the way back out. Does that mean that I didn't save anything? No, the bumper saved. Okay, cool. It's just the paint that's not saved. So yeah, the hood doesn't change it. That doesn't change it. So yeah, it's literally just everything else. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to stay with that. I mean, there's nothing really else I can do. Yeah, I want to go with a yellow on this thing, I think. A little, like, metallic yellow. something like this. I mean, it looks a bit too golden. Like that. What if I do that? What else do we have for colors? No, I don't want it matte. Not caramel, not chrome. Standard. I think standard is probably the best. I want like a nice bright yellow for this thing. I think it looks really, really clean like this. The wheels as well, I'm happy with them being just white. I think they look good in white. The mirrors though, I am going to change. I'm going to paint these just a black color. Change that to standard. On black. It's fine. The hood stays yellow. I like that. Trunk lid stays yellow. Spoiler stays yellow. Cage. Change the cage to black as well, because it'll look nice and clean. I definitely want to change... I don't want to... I'm keeping it as a fishbowl, because then you can see the cage and the nice interior. Headlight glass, I'm not going to change. Taillight glass, I'm not going to change. Rims, I'm going to keep in white. They're fine. Suspension arms, I think this one probably is going to look really good if I give it some nice colorful suspension arms. Either struts or springs as well, because I think they're just going to stand out a lot with this car, since it is absolutely raised to hell. All good? What does that look like? Yeah, you can see everything. It's so high up. I kind of want to lower it a little bit. I feel like I've raised it because it's sick when it's lifted like that, but I kind of feel like I want to lower it a little bit. Steering wheel. Definitely the aftermarket steering wheel. We go with something like this. Handbrake. It's kind of like a rally car, right? So we're going to go with an aftermarket handbrake. Let's go with that. Same with the gear lever. Since this thing is a sequential now. There you go. Put that on. Racing seat as well. Boom. There you go. Right seat we'll leave alone. Can we remove the seat? No, you can't. That would be kind of sick if we just remove stuff from the interior. Put those on. Neons. Don't care for neons. Smoke and all that. I don't care for that. Cool. I'm done with this thing. I like it. I mean, we can put some designs on the side of it, but I don't know... Like, you can't download designs, can you? I was gonna say it can be like download designs for this thing, so we can try and make it more like a rally car, if that makes sense. We can make it so it looks like it's been crashed into. But yeah, apart from that, the only thing that I can really think of doing is just adding a bunch of stripes or a bunch of nah, it's just not gonna look good. Plus, it's gonna take me so long to go through everything that I like on that and then to slap it on. So that's the one thing I think with the vinyls. I'm happy that they've added them into the game, and people are gonna create some interesting things. Oh, gear ratios are so much better now. Oh yeah, with the handbrake around the corners as well. Oh, I can see why people are calling this thing OP. Okay, let's go again. Let's try that event again and try to see if we can get a little bit higher on the leaderboards. Okay, 128 to beat. Obviously, try to get as fast as possible on this track. I think I'm gonna try and squeeze out, or not squeeze out. What am I on about? I'm gonna try to go through the corners with my handbrake. I don't know if that is the most effective way to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh man, these gear ratios are so much better. I just need to learn when the best time is to use my NOS as well. I am so much faster than before. Oh my god. Oh my god, that texture on the road did not let me turn. Did you see that? I'm a good few seconds ahead. 125. Okay, 82nd. We're getting there. We're getting quicker and quicker. Okay. We've barely gone quicker. What was... I don't even know what my time was before. I really don't know. I can't remember. Was it 128? I don't even know. We're definitely quicker than where we were before. I want to see someone from the top of the leaderboard. So I'm looking at some of the stats here. So I think my car is too... I was going to say it's too light, but it's not. So the guy in third place has less power and less weight somehow. What has he done? Less power, but also less weight. And he squeezed out a 110. Interesting. That's very interesting. So I have more power and more weight, but somehow I'm slower. His R rating is also... Especially this guy's one. What are they doing to make it that high up? Like this guy's in the thousands, this guy's even higher than me. So I'm doing something wrong with my build. Well, I think my R rating needs to be higher, which also means I probably need to get this guy to be a little bit slower. Or not slower, but like... I don't know. I don't really know. What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. Tuning. So what exactly... have they done to make this thing even better? Did they change the fuel tank? Did they add a fuel tank maybe? It adds more weight if I add a fuel tank. Like weight reduction obviously brings everything down, which I don't really want to. Is there anything in engine maybe? Okay, so the turbos add weight, so maybe get rid of that. Is it an engine swap job? Maybe. Maybe it's an engine swap job. Maybe this is the engine that I should be going for. This one here. The SR20. Or RS20, whatever you want to call it in this game. Maybe that's why. Because this brings my class up by a lot. Or it brings my rating up by a lot, but it drops my class down. Strange, isn't it? Very, very strange. It is all-wheel drive, but it's mostly... Maybe change my balance as well? That could probably help. I've just realized that all of these parts actually bring my rating up as well. So what does that mean? Does that mean that it makes it lighter if I just do this? Oh no, surely not, right? So how does it make it handle better though? That is the question. So I can get this thing to be over 1,000 in rating, but does that actually make any sort of difference whatsoever? There you go. I'll do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is going to make any bit of a difference. I'll add some neons as well, because that brings my rating. I don't really think that's going to make any difference whatsoever. I'll do it anyway. I'll just do it for a laugh. We'll get it like to this point. But what is the point? Because it's just... It doesn't really change. Surely it's not going to change the way the car handles, right? 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 Am I wrong in saying that? Does this mean that because this thing is now in a higher class or in a higher rating, is it going to handle better? It seems to be handling any differently. It still handles the exact same. I think I need to change my fuel as well. That's another thing. I haven't put like sport fuel in it, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like that could also help a little bit. I don't think it'll help by much, but I think it'll help a good bit. There you go. I'm even faster again. So I'm just continuously going faster and faster. Listen, man. Changing those headlights definitely made me... I'm joking. Putting that steering wheel on made me go faster. I don't know about you. I don't think that is the case. There has to be like a cheaty way to do this. There's people that there could be people that are actually modding the game that could be going that fast. I'm not 100% sure if that is actually the case, so I'm not gonna be like here saying yeah that's what happens. But I mean, that could always be an issue, or that could always be an option. Should I use my handbrake going around those corners or not? I'm trying to think if that is a faster way to do it. I mean, it could be. Like, I could drive like that around some of those corners. These guys have so much more, so much power, or so much more power out of their NOS. Is there a way to adjust power versus duration, like in the old Need for Speed games? That I'm missing out on? Maybe there is. Maybe there is like a power versus duration type of thing going on. 53. Okay, 123. Like, I'm going faster and faster every single time, but I just don't see myself getting anywhere near the tops of, like, the leaderboards. Like, how is that guy so much lighter as well at 809? What has he done to make it that much lighter? That's crazy. That Evo is so good, man. Like a tiniest bit slower than what it was before. 55th. Yeah, and more people are doing this, so the lower I get on the leaderboard. Thing is, though, I still don't think this is... I was gonna say, I don't think this is a bad time, but I mean, I'm nowhere near like the top 10, for example. So I'm still doing something wrong. Alright. Let's go. Let's go for the night. Somehow I beat him. I mean, not by much, but somehow I beat him. Went up 2 spots. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I think I can go a little bit quicker here and there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anywhere near like 12 seconds faster than what I'm already at. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What are these people doing differently to me to get their car to be that much quicker? Is there anything that I'm missing? Definitely is, but just let me know. But I wanted to try this little car because I thought it was just such a cool little car to first of all build, but also it's just OP. You can see it at the top of all the leaderboards. I mean, I've already glazed the Evo enough, saying that thing's really, really OP. But of course, with this car being out in the game now, I definitely wanted to glaze this thing. So you can see I went back to, to the turbo fan wheels. I don't know if I've actually shown these, but I changed a bunch of the styling parts as well on it, just to see what it would be like, because it brings my rating up, and that's literally the only reason. But it looks stupid like this, I know, but still, I wanted to do it anyway, just for a laugh, just to see if it made my car handle better. I mean, technically, I got a faster time than before, so maybe it did make my car handle better. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.